HaKadosh Boker Or. We're just going to continue with halachot of Elul. Bezrat Hashem, we know that this is Shabbat Mevarechim, the Shabbat, which means that we're going to bless the new month of Elul. And Rosh Chodesh is going to be 2 days, which is going to be Motzei Shabbat, Sunday, and Monday. Bezrat Hashem, we know that the month of Elul is called the Chodesh HaRachamim VaSelichot. We start Selichot, but we never start Selichot on Rosh Chodesh. So therefore, the first day of Selichot will be on Tuesday morning, Bezrat Hashem. There is a minhag during the 40 days from Rosh Chodesh Elul until the day of Kippur. Since there's going to be 40 days, usually what we try to do is we try to pray for people also to do teshuvah. And therefore, in the middle of Ashivenu Avinu Torotecha, I don't know if you realize, Napatach Eliyahu, Avodat Hashem, and many other Sidurim, they do have the special prayer in the middle of Ashivenu Avinu Torotecha in order to be Machzir Otanu B'Teshuvah, to bring us to do teshuvah, and also other people as well. And therefore, if a person does so for 40 days straight, that all the 3 tefillot in the day, they will come and they will pray, obviously not on Shabbat, but whenever they can, they do it on Erev Shabbat, they do Motzei Shabbat. Every single time they try to do that, they will pray for the people to do teshuvah. So therefore, it has a very, very strong effect. Again, this is obviously during the 40 days, because it takes 40 days in order to change our midot. That is brought down in the Rav Chaim Vital. He's got a Sefer Sharei Kedusha that he says that in order to change one of our midot, it takes 40 days. And therefore, Kadosh Baruch Hu did chesed with us, that He gave us 40 days from Rosh Chodesh Elul until Kippur, in order for us to better ourselves, to become better, to do self-introspect, and therefore that's what we're supposed to be doing. There is also another minhag, which is very interesting, which says here, Minhag Chasidim Anshe Maaseh, to check our tefillin and mezuzot also in the month of Chodesh Elul. Now he says this is not an obligation, because we know that the mezuzah is only obligated to do it twice in 7 years, and the tefillin, technically speaking, as long as there's no reuta, which means that there was nothing bad that happened, that you forgot it in your car or other things like that, technically you never have to really check tefillin. However, though, there is a minhag of Chasidim and Anshe Maaseh during the month of Elul that they check whether it's going to be all their tefillin, they check their mezuzot, they check different things in order to make sure that it's going to be kosher. When I just came back now from Eretz Israel, they had it from the Badatz all over the place, so they were going to go from Bete Knesiot to Bete Knesiot. Anybody that wanted to check whether it's going to be tefillin, mezuzot, things like that, they were going to be doing. So he says, nowadays that there's so many Sofrim Magim that they're not Bekiim, so therefore you should be very, very careful to check. There was actually a story that just happened in Eretz Yisrael, that there was a person that he was coming and he was printing them all out and selling them. So they were selling hundreds of tefillin that were actually not written by a sofer. It was pashut copy paste and printed on a computer. They did catch the person, but imagine what it is. So therefore it is important to be very careful. Huh? I don't know if it was printed in Israel. Maybe the machinery came from China, but everything else came there. So he says that it is very important to come and to check it. Baruch Hashem, nowadays we have an in-house sofer, so we have Rabbi Abit Pol, that if anybody wants to check their tefillin and mezuzot, we have over here. But again, it's very, very important, because many times people don't even realize, right, what it is being kosher. Somebody once came to me and goes, Rabbi, why would I ever check a tefillin? Why would I check it? I told him, I don't understand. You check your car every once in a while, you get it for an oil change. He goes, yeah, let's say once a year you come and you make sure that your car is doing well. I said, so then what's the difference? Why is it that for your car you're able to come and to do an oil change, you're able to check whether it's working, not working, it's good, it's not good? He says, you live here in Miami. Many times you could leave it on a windowsill, you could leave it in your car, you could leave it somewhere. I actually just was sent a video that somebody left their tefillin in the car. They opened up the tefillin and you had letters missing, completely missing, that it was rubbed off because of the heat, that it came and actually erased, right? Part of the letters or the letters, full letters. So therefore it is important to make sure that if a person, it's very pious to do so, in order to make sure that they're going to check tefillin mezuzot during the month of Elul Bezrat Hashem.